Yo, what's good everybody? Dunksrnice Rollo here, and today I got something really special for you guys for MJ Monday. You guys, oh, well, hey, look at all that dust. So this one, whew, get off. I got a little something special for you guys for MJ Mondays. Like I said, every Monday I'm gonna be doing a video based on MJ products, MJ shoes, mainly the shoes, but yeah, you guys know that anything is gonna be MJ Michael Jordan related. So that's something new segment that I'm gonna be doing here on the channel, my dunksrnice channel. So again, if you guys like the idea of having a Michael Jordan Monday here on the channel, let me know down below. Again, this is how I'm gonna be doing it. Every Monday I'm gonna be doing some type of Michael Jordan type shoe or anything, and we're gonna start off with something I don't think I've seen on YouTube so much, but there's like all this dust because, you know, a lot of you guys say I don't wear my shoes, and well, here we go. So let me just look at this. Woo, that's a lot of dust, y'all. That's a lot of dust. So what I have here, before I jump into this, I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Brandon at Premium Sneakers. If you guys haven't followed him yet on Instagram, it's down below in the description, and bing, yeah, right here. So make sure you guys follow him on Instagram. They did hook your boy up. Again, this is one shoe I don't think I see too often on YouTube, so I was like, you know what, this is going to be something really good. So for the start of MJ Monday's little segment here I'm going to be having on the channel. So again, shout out to Premium Sneakers in Berkeley. Shout out to Brandon. You already know who you are. If you're watching this, shout out to you, homie. I see you. So before we jump into it, the first pair that released, well, here's the Jordan face box that you guys see. The box is really beat. It's really dusty because you guys say I don't wear my shoes. There's tape right over here. But these are both a size 9. These are both a size 9. The one on the bottom is the one I ended up getting, and the one on the top is the one I already did have. Damn, it's hella dusty. Alright, well, let me just put this one this way, but the box is damaged, so probably not. That's not a good idea. This one I wanted specifically, but I never actually got it for a good price. And we made a deal at Premium Sneakers in Berkeley, and you know what? I was like, you know what, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm tired of waiting. And after all this years, so there's American version and there's a Japanese version. I'm gonna pull out the Japanese version, and you guys are pretty familiar with this sneaker here. These are none other than the 2001. I don't think they do have a specific name for it. The box label does say white/metallic silver dash mid navy. So I guess this is like the navy type one. Again, the box is very damaged. The homie did give these to me for free back in the day. I restored one of his shoes when I was restoring sneakers, and he ended up giving this for me as a return in favor. So again, shout out to you, homie. You know who you are. They're faded. Obviously, the laces that are blue here is supposed to be how the blue is on the nubuck part or whatever material this is. Again, these are the 2001, I guess, navy ones, you guys could say, but the midsoles are yellow. Personally, for me, I think this is a great colorway. In 2001, the quality on these shoes that they did from like 99, 2000, 2001, and like the early 2000s and the late 90s, late 99s, 90s, you guys know what I mean. They basically, you know, gave us really quality sneakers in that term when Jordan Brand was retroing sneakers, and this was one of those. I really like this colorway a lot. The color blocking, how it sets it off on this navy upper that you guys see here, and then you have the white on the front, on the back, and all that, and then you have this hit of that silver metallic type swoosh. Really gave it a nice color blocking, and I really did like it a lot. But the problem with these, you know, when they did the metallics, breads, and the royals that came in 2001 around the same time, was that like that mid cut, I think. Let's see here, hold on. This is the 2001 of the royals. These are a 9.5. This is like the box that they all came in 2000, the early 2000s. And you know what's the crazy thing about these royals? So let me just pull it out here. Again, shout out to you if you did get lucky on the 2017 royals. If you guys haven't seen it yet, I did a video. I'll put it up here on top of me, you know, with the card that always pops up, and down below in the description. I did get these 2001 royals from my homie, and you know the crazy thing about this, besides the shoe, is, let me show you guys something real quick. When they first came out, like, the height difference is one of the things you guys could normally see. Obviously the royals is at a higher cut, but it's kind of like that mid-level cut that you guys can kind of see here. And again, that's something I did want to point out. In 2001, they gave us various different colorways of the ones, and this was one of them. This was a new colorway that they introduced. The laces aren't the flat typical ones that they did have. It was more of like a oval type one where you could find like at a Foot Locker or any of that, before you could find like extra laces. and it had that Jumpman with the air on it. And on the side, it did also put that like plastic material type thing. That was something different that they did, and they did have it with the hit with the Jumpman compared to the Royals, where it is just like no brand, but they hit it off with the Nike Air. Also, on the inside of the sneaker did all have like a certain number of production that they did. If you guys can see it here, reading this upside down is a little difficult, but it's 5,980 of 22,732. So again, on the older pairs of the 2001, they did have a number on them. That was something different that they did for the retros. They did have like a certain limit. I know on the Royals and on the Breads, on the Tongue, it was 50,000 pairs made. And you know, that was something I guess they were trying to do to keep, I guess, the limits of it, or in terms of like production that they did, you know what I mean. This came out in 2001, and I think it is a really good colorway. Why I brought this shoe out is not just because they're Royals, you know, they're a great colorway, but I did want to mention how, you know, back then a lot of people always talk about the price points and everything, what it came with. And in this bag, I always try to keep everything all together. And let me see here, where are you? Where the hell did it go? Well, yes, I misplaced it, but I did want to show you how like they all came with like a retro card, and nowadays they don't even really do that. This one is bent on the corner that you guys see here, and on the back it has like the Air Jordan line series and highlighted which model was retroed, and this is with the ones that came with the Royals. And what's really interesting is I have the original receipt from the release of the Royals. Now you guys aren't gonna believe me how much the shoes were compared to what they are now. And this is crazy. This is actually from a local store here in the Bay Area. It was purchased at Bayfair Mall at Champs Sports in 2001. So here is the original receipt, you guys. Again, for a men's size was $79.99, and a grade school size was $59.99, and that is just incredible that I do have the original receipt from 2001. And that is just remarkable that the price point back then and the quality was so much better, and as not expensive. I wouldn't really say expensive, it's just the prices of Jordans have just like skyrocketed. And you know what I mean, you wouldn't like see like these models like sitting, but back then they just had like a first come first serve type thing. You would camp out in the chairs or whatever a couple days before or night before, and you know, that's how it was back then. You would just camp out and get the shoes you want. There was like, the technology back then isn't how it was today, where you would just be like on the app or online and get them, or the bot. You know, you guys know how the whole process goes of getting shoes, or the raffle, the system and all that, how it is nowadays compared to, you know, back then, where you just line up, first come first serve, and you'll hear stories you hear stories, you'll hear like people how they got shoes, and you would make connections. And you know, that's the stuff that where I feel a lot of people are missing nowadays in the sneaker community or the sneaker game just in general. Here they are. This is the 2001. So what's in the bottom box down here is something very unique and different. Man, every single time I look at these shoes, it's just something. So like I said, this was the American version that they released here in the US, but in Japan they had their own version. And this is not the only one that they did. They had like an all black one. There is like a sample one, I believe, where it has like the soles still navy and all the uppers still white, and the tag is like silver right here. And then the version of the metallics that has been released. Now, very few key points that you guys can see. Keep in mind that this is like the nubuck or whatever is like faded as hell, but it should be this color. So very few points that you guys can kind of see. Do you guys see any differences before I jump into it that you guys can spot out? Yes, no, maybe so. Yeah, there's a lot of, I want to say a lot, but there's a lot of few differences in this shoe specifically. It did, however, come in the same Jordan face box just like this, and on the front of the box it does say Air Jordan 1 2001 edition. Same color thing, same tag and everything like that. Yeah, there's a few differences that you guys can obviously see in terms of height difference. So again, key feature, American version, Japanese version. And again, man, when you guys see this shoe specifically in person or held it, felt the material and everything, it is so much better. I mean, every time I turn the shoe, like right here, you guys can see that nubuck, that suede. It's actually I think it's like a suede material. Yeah, it's a suede material that they use, not a nubuck. And it, like, look at that, like, come on, man. And the back with no jump, man. And just amazing how this 2001 from Japan, you know, like, oh, just amazing, y'all. And what I mean about that like suede type material, like, look at this. Like, it changes every time I move it like a certain direction, y'all. You guys know how like I feel about it, but man, look at that, man. That is amazing. And if you guys want to talk about leather quality, this is like that soft material. It's the same way how the shattered backboard one feels like, well, especially up here on the toe box area and on the tongue and on the sides. Like, this leather feels exactly the same as like shattered backboard quality leather. Like, that's how leather should really feel like. And man, I'm just telling you guys, like, this is just like crazy. And then again, I just want to mention it has that white Jumpman on the side, and the padding that's actually on the shoe is the same type of padding as like a 2001 Royal or Bred ones. Like, it's the same type padding that it has. One noticeable thing that I did want to point out is how the Air Jordan logo is, it's kind of like a screen print, but like it's not like the metal, like, well, metal, but like not the same as, whereas like a plastic type thing where, you know. But look at this, that is something amazing, y'all. Like, and it's a high cut. Like, come on, man, you guys can't go wrong. I mean, look at that. This is what you call quality A grade material from Jordan brand, man. Like, what happened, man? This is something where we all want, like, high grade quality material. Like, just like, this is amazing, man. Like, Jordan brand, man, what's up? Like, can y'all give us this, what we've been wanting? Like, I know y'all trying, but this is what we really want, you know what I mean? And if I could just get into the other shoe where they had it on display. And the funny thing is, like, I'm the one who noticed this actually on display. I was like, is that the Japanese 2000 Code JP? And if you guys aren't familiar, Code JP means concept of Japan. And like look at this. It also came with that Jumpman little, I guess this is like a plastic type thing that they did have in the 2001 retros. Still smells new. I had to get this, you guys. I had to get this. This shoe was one of the ones, like, you know, I've always wanted it. And seeing the two differences side by sides again, although this is faded and making this look 10 times better, which is great, you know what I mean? But, you know, this is just something where I've always wanted, and I thought it was great. And still have the original tissue, and the box is still in great condition. There's not much more I have to say about the shoe except quality leather, quality materials, the cut and everything is amazing. So just imagine like a 2001 version, but probably better. You know, I know I do have the 2001 Royals, you know what I mean, but this is a different type of leather. It's not tumbled, you know, and this is more of like a smooth type finish that they did on the Royals and the Breds. This is that tumbled quality type leather. And I got these again thanks to Premium Sneakers in Berkeley, California. If you guys could follow them on Instagram at Premium Sneakers, that would really mean a lot to them as well as to me. All their information is down below in the description. Man, it's just one girl that I'm really happy to have with. If you guys like this series that I'm gonna be doing on my YouTube channel, the whole like MJ Monday type thing where I talk about like new pickups or certain things, information, or anything in general, let me know down below in the comment section. I read every single comment. This thing is starting to get annoying because it's starting to make a lot of noise every single time I talk, so I'm gonna just take this off. This probably little Jumpman keychain thing has probably never been off since 2001. There we go. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think, if you like this segment series. Again, I read every single comment down below there. It really means a lot to me when you guys say like cool video, or if you hit that thumbs up, it really means a lot to me, you guys. So again, if you like this series, hit that thumbs up and comment down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you guys could be a part of the notification squad. Hope you guys like this video. Thumbs up it, subscribe if you haven't, and as always, you guys, it's gonna be good.